Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. Today's something a little bit different. As I've gotten involved in the gun community, I've really found out that gun collectors really like to collect other things as well. Cars, knives, memorabilia, but especially watches. So I'm also a fan of watches, and I want to try something new with the channel. And we'll try to introduce watches occasionally into some of the videos. And for now, we'll try to even pair them with a specific gun and try to tell you why. Maybe it's a bit of a stretch, maybe not. Very, very open to feedback. So if you love it, I can do a lot more. If you hate it, I'll stop doing it. And even if you'd prefer to watch videos by themselves without the gun tie-in, I'll try that too. So again, just trying something new here because I really am excited to talk to you guys about the Tudor Pelagos LHD, a watch that speaks to my left-handed soul very, very dearly. So, and I want to tell you why when I flip around for the tabletop, I'm trying to match this or make this with my awesome HK P30L. So if you will stick around for the tabletop, we'll take a close-up look at this watch and all the details and things it does, and tell you why I'm trying to kind of sync these two awesome machines, these two awesome tools together. So we'll flip around for the tabletop now. And again, thanks for watching. Okay, here we go with close-up of the Tudor Pelagos LHD and the HK P30L. Again, this is my first effort at trying to combine watch videos and gun videos. I do treasure your feedback. If you think I should only do watch videos, tell me that. Happy to try that as well. Or if you think I should take watches out altogether, happy to listen, because again, just trying to keep expanding my channel because there's such a passion around military inspired watches and guns that I thought it was worth sharing. So if you don't know Tudor, Tudor is a sister company of Rolex, and Tudor has a rich military background, providing watches, especially dive watches for militaries all over the world, including Navy SEALs in the 70s and 80s. Lots of Navy SEALs were Submariners. Many of them were Rolex Submariners, but probably more likely than not, most were Tudor Submariners. And I think I would say Tudor Submariner or with class by Rolex or Tudor with Rolex on there. But these guys have a rich military background and making really nice tool watches. And this one, by the way, is oriented toward left-handers. My HK P30. HK has a very storied military history as well, and they make incredible tools that are overbuilt and over-engineered. And I think the P30 is a perfect example of that. And the reason I chose this firearm over, say, the Mark 23 or 226 that the Navy SEALs used is because this watch is oriented towards left-handers. This P30 is also the most left-hand friendly firearm that I own. And being a lefty, that is a darn big deal for me. So that is why I try to, quote unquote, tie these two together. But right now, I really want to focus on the watch. And by the way, this watch was purchased at Blakeman's Fine Jewelers in Rogers, Arkansas, where I had a fantastic experience and would highly recommend them if you ever are in the mood for need for Tudors, Rolex, or Omegas, I think. So quickly in the box, it comes in a very nice box with a shield on here. Again, the watch community, Tudor's symbol is the shield, Rolex is the crown, and the saying in the industry goes that the shield protects the crown. That Tudor gets to do things maybe a little more experimental than Rolex, and if they work, fantastic, they can go up to the big company, and if not, they've just tried something new. So these are really well-built watches that are really spec'd up and have lots of cool benefits. Inside the box, it came with it rested here. It comes with all your warranty cards and instruction manuals. I had 2 links removed. I have a 7-inch wrist. We'll look at it on my wrist in a second. But it also, my favorite feature was it came with this very awesome warranty card that you just tap to your phone, and it takes you right to all the details about your specific watch and your serial number. So I thought that was a very cool feature. Right now, this watch is on its titanium bracelet that comes standard with. Titanium shell, titanium bracelet. Has a stainless steel back and clasp. We'll look at that in a second. But it also comes with rubber straps for your dive suit if you want to wear it that way. Again, the rubber straps, the fine folks at Blakeman's told me just anytime I need to, just come by and they'll install it for me for free, or they'll mount it for me for free. So you can see they have all these different clasp or rubber straps that go on here. Even has the Tudor shield top right there on the buckle. So very nice features. So lots and lots of value in this watch too, with everything that comes with it for being so well made. But now let's just focus on the watch. Again, Tudor Pelagos LHD. In Arkansas, Pelagos is pronounced Pelagos, and I think Pelagos is either Latin or Greek for deep ocean or deep water, ocean or deep water. So one of the two, but this is a very serious dive watch. It's a big size watch as well. It is 42 millimeters in diameter, and it is 50 millimeters lug to lug. So good size watch. I mentioned I have a 7-inch wrist, and here's what it looks like on my 7-inch wrist. Far away and close up. So again, I'm a lefty, so it's very easy to actuate the stem here on this side. So very comfortable watch. It does get there's two things people talk about with it. It's a very tall watch. It is 14.5 millimeters tall. We'll look at that in a second. So again, heavy duty usage watch, but it's 14.5 millimeters tall, and you can see the stem on the left side for lefties. But on the right-hand side, you have a very serious helium escape valve on there in case you need it from deep diving. Now, I did measure, my swimming pool is only 6 feet deep on its deepest end, so I'm pretty sure I won't need that, but it is nice to know if I needed it, it would be there. Sorry, trying to be silly. Again, titanium bracelet, I believe the bezel as well, and the bezel is this nice matte black finish with cream color markers, which I think are really nice. Now, I'll flash in some lume footage here in a second so you can see what it looks like in the dark. I'll try it here quickly with my lights at this desk. It doesn't really show up too well with all the light in the room. See if I can get anything to pop on there. So again, I'll roll some footage in here of this thing in the dark so you can see the looms on there. Really nice looms. It has a 60 position unidirectional rotating bezel with good clicks. Very satisfying, very easy to turn. And you're at the top there. Now, again, I mentioned the only two knocks I've read on this watch is the fact that it's kind of tall, but again, I think it wears well. And the fact that Tudor lists all their bona fides here on the face of the watch itself. So in red, you have the name Pelagos, I almost said Pelagos because I'm in Arkansas. And it says chronometer, officially certified, rotor self-winding, and 500 meter water resistance. So has a lot listed there, as well as a Tudor name and crown up top. So I don't mind it at all. I realize that a lot of watches, they actually have all that listed as well. So all your need to knows are there. One other kind of cool feature, you can't see it, well, I'm not going to demonstrate it, but you have a roulette date wheel that when you turn the date, when the dates change, the odd numbers are black, the even numbers are red. So every day is different. Doesn't really add anything. It's not really, it doesn't add a ton of functionality, but it's just a very nice feature that I kind of appreciate. So again, I mentioned the left-hand bezel here. You can see the crown on the stem rather. On the back side, these are individually numbered. If I can get the view on there. It's not limited edition as much as just the fact that these are individually numbered. In this case, there's been at least 21,189 of these made. So just kind of a neat feature. Again, titanium bracelet, but a stainless steel back and clasp. And the clasp is also really worth talking about because you have several micro adjustments built in. You've got a 3-position set adjustment here, 1, 2, 3 dots. And if you push up, this ball bearing can set any of those 3 positions. So you just simply push your hands, put it in the position you want, and lock it in. And now it's locked in to the smallest position or the shortest. During the day, you can easily just shift to the next one up. And if at the end of the day you still need even more room, you can go to the last position, and this thing is spring-loaded and it moves with you during the day. So it is very comfortable on your wrist. Again, I'm not sure if I can get the footage on there, but it's spring-loaded inside there. So very interesting design. So fantastic watch that I have really enjoyed owning just for a short time. This is my new daily wearer. And again, my thought is to try and tie it back with my other passion, which is firearms, and talk about how this is my tool watch, the good for everything, indestructible device that's made for left-handers, just like my HK P30L indestructible tool that is also very much made for left-handers. So I appreciate you kind of stick with me as I try this. Again, please sound off in the comments. Are you okay if I do watch videos every now and then? Because I got a lot. Are you okay if we try to tie the two together? Happy to do either one, or I'm happy to stick to just firearms. I am here to please you guys. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate you taking time to look at my Tudor Pelagos LHD.